The air in the opulent, dimly lit hotel room was thick with lingering intimacy. Gu Wei-chen carried Lin Yuning towards the bathroom. Subconsciously, her fingers tightened around his collar, her cheek pressed against the broad warmth of his chest. She could hear, with startling clarity, the steady, powerful rhythm of his heartbeat. Thump! Thump! Strangely, the sound calmed the frantic chaos in her own heart. He set her down on the edge of the bathroom vanity and released her. Turning to turn on the hot water, steam quickly billowed, misting the spacious, luxurious bathroom. "Will you wash yourself or shall I help you?" His voice was still detached, yet carried an undeniable edge of command. Lin Yuning looked at herself in the mirror. Her neck was a canvas of ambiguous red marks like vivid stems declaring the madness of the previous night. Her cheeks flushed crimson, and she hastily hopped off the vanity, grabbing the nearby robe to wrap around herself. "I'll do it myself." Gu Wei-chen raised an eyebrow, didn't tease her further, and turned to leave. Lin Yuning breathed a sigh of relief and quickly finished washing up when she emerged from the bathroom. Now dressed in the clothes she had brought the night before, Gu Wei-chen was already dressed, standing by the floor-to-minus ceiling window on a phone call. He was wearing a well-tailored black suit, his posture as straight and proud as a pine tree. His profile was stern and sharp, and an aura of unapproachable nobility radiated from him. Hearing her movement, he turned. His gaze landed on her, appraising her from head to toe. "Come here," he beckoned. Lin Yuning walked over obediently. Gu Wei-chen took a handkerchief from his pocket and carefully began drying her still-damp hair. His movements were gentle, his fingertips occasionally brushing her scalp, sending faint shivers through her. "Wei-chen." Lin Yuning couldn't help but speak. "Are you really determined to marry me? Aren't you afraid old Master Gu won't agree?" Afraid? Gu Wei-chen's hands didn't stop moving, but his tone turned cold. "But he's more afraid of the Gu family line ending." Lin Yuning was taken aback. She knew Gu Wei-chen was old Master Gu's only legitimate grandson, the sole heir. The old man had high hopes for him, and the pressure to marry was indeed immense. And Gu Wei-chen stopped, looking down at her. His deep eyes held her reflection. "Your performance last night was quite satisfactory." Lin Yuning's face instantly burned scarlet like a ripened apple. She glared at him in mortification, only to be met with a low chuckle. "Let's go." He naturally took her hand, interlacing their fingers. "Time to meet your future father minus-law." Pulled along by him, Lin Yuning's heart was in turmoil. So soon? No time to waste. Gu Wei-chen's tone was matter-of-fact. Since the decision is made, there's no point in dragging it out. In the car, Lin Yuning clutched the seatbelt tightly, her palms sweaty. "Nervous?" Gu Wei-chen glanced at her. She nodded honestly. Gu Wei-chen freed one hand and placed it over hers. His palm was warm and dry. "I'm here." 3 simple words, yet they acted like a calming pill, instantly steadying the turmoil in Lin Yuning's heart. The Gu family's ancestral home was located in the hillside villa district, imposing and majestic. The car entered the estate and stopped before the main house. The butler was already waiting, respectfully opening the car door. "Young master, you returned." The butler glanced at Lin Yuning beside him, a flash of surprise in his eyes quickly masked by composure. "The old master is waiting for you in the study." Gu Wei-chen gave an noncommittal hum, took Lin Yuning's hand, and strode into the main house. Lin Yuning felt her legs were weak. She took a deep breath, trying hard not to appear too disheveled. The study door was shut. Gu Wei-chen raised a hand and knocked. "Enter," came a stern, itch voice from within. Gu Wei-chen pushed the door open. Inside the study, a sharp-eyed, vigorous old man sat behind a desk, holding a document. Seeing Gu Wei-chen, he frowned, about to begin a reprimand, but his gaze fell on Lin Yuning behind him. Who is this?" Old Master Gu set the document down. His eyes lingered for a moment on their clasped hands, a glint flashing within them. "Grandfather." Gu Hui-chen released Lin Yuning's hand, stepped to the front of the desk. His tone was calm but firm. Let me introduce you. This is Lin Yuning, eldest daughter of the Lin family. I've decided to marry her. The air seemed to freeze for a second. Old Master Gu's gaze shot towards Lin Yuning, sharp as an eagle's, as if trying to see right through her. Lin Yuning felt her scalp prickle under his stare but mustered her courage, giving a slight bow. Good day, Grandfather Gu. The Lin family girl? Old Master Gu snorted, his tone unfriendly. Wei Chen, have you lost your mind? What state is the Lin family in now, don't you know? Trying to pawn off an empty shell on me. Grandfather? Gu Wei-chen replied, neither submissive nor arrogant. While the Lin family may not be what it was, I am quite satisfied with Miss Lin herself. Moreover, we are compatible. Compatible? The old man laughed in anger. Your so-called compatibility is what happened in bed last night? Lin Yuning's face flushed red instantly, a mix of shame and indignation making her wish the ground would swallow her. Grandfather! Gu Wei-chen's voice turned cold. Mind your words. Yuning is my fiancé, not the kind of relationship you're implying. Fiancé? Old Master Gu slammed his hand on the desk. I haven't agreed. You will agree. Gu Wei-chen looked the old man directly in the eyes, his tone unyielding. Unless you wish to see the Gu family without an heir. You... Old Master Gu trembled with rage, pointing at the door. Get out. Let me think. Gu Wei-chen gave him a deep look, turned, and took Lin Yuning's hand. Let's go. Hey! Old Master Gu suddenly called out. Gu Wei-chen's steps didn't falter, not looking back. Does grandfather have further instructions? You. What assurance are you giving her? The old man's voice softened slightly, tinged with unwillingness. Gu Wei-chen stopped, glanced over his shoulder, a faint curve appearing at the corner of his mouth. I will give her a grand wedding, one that lets the entire city know she is the young madam of the Gu family. With that, he didn't linger, pulling Lin Yuning and striding out of the study. Only when they were back in the car did Lin Yuning feel she could breathe again. She took deep gulps of air, her heart still pounding violently. Settled. Gu Wei-chen fastened his seatbelt, looked at her, a trace of teasing in his eyes. Miss Lin, you're mine now. Lin Yuning looked at him and suddenly smiled. Hai-chen. She leaned over and kissed his cheek. Thank you. Gu Wei-chen was momentarily stunned. Then a deeper smile reached his eyes. He reached out, cradled the back of her head, and deepened the kiss. A long moment later, their lips parted. Don't be impatient, he murmured against her forehead, his voice husky. You'll have more to handle tonight. Lin Yuning's cheeks were flushed, but she was no longer afraid. She knew from now on, she was no longer the Lin family daughter to be ordered about. She was Gu Wei-chen's wife, the person he had vowed to protect. As for Jian Cheng, that so-called dirty cucumber, he could go to hell. The car slowly drove out of the Gu family estate. Sunlight filtered through the window, warm and bright. Lin Yuning leaned on Gu Wei-chen's shoulder, watching the scenery flying past outside. Her heart filled with an unprecedented sense of peace. She had won her gamble. This high-stakes bet. She had won a lifetime of happiness for herself. Gu Wei-chen looked out the window, his gaze turning profound. He took out his phone and sent a message to his assistant. Investigate Jian Cheng's recent movements. Also, get a complete picture of the Lin family's financial situation. He was marrying Lin Yuning not just because of her passion last night, nor simply because she didn't want to marry Jian Cheng. More importantly, he had discovered that beneath its surface glamour, the Lin family was actually riddled with internal and external troubles, and it all seemed connected to Jian Cheng's father, the head of the Jian family. He wouldn't let anyone hurt the person he had claimed as his own. His phone vibrated. The assistant replied, Understood, young master. Gu Wei-chen put away his phone and looked at the girl asleep beside him. Her brow was slightly furrowed, as if still worried about earlier events. He reached out and gently smoothed the crease between her eyebrows. Sleep, he said softly. I'm here. Even if the sky falls, I'll hold it up for you. Lin Yuning seemed to hear him. Her brow relaxed, and a faint smile touched the corner of her mouth. The car drove smoothly down the sunlit road. But at this moment, their hearts were firmly connected, fearless.